everybody. It's Friday, and I have a custom ordered journal here for Pam. Hi, Pam. And I did a little bit different on the cover, and I really like how it came out with the different variations of creams. I did use the same placemat. She had found one in the shop that had sold, and she liked its style, so I did it very similar, but she knew ahead of time that I may not have the same fabrics and everything. But I made some little seam binding flowers, and I put, the little dots are actually part of a curtain, and I used a gold bow, and it's got some laces and parts of a crochet doily there. And then I covered it with lace, and it's actually made out of a cream color burlap, and I love the texture on it. It feels really good. And I used a muslin tie. Let's go inside, scope it out. On the inside, I used the muslin, and with this muslin, I just stitched all the way across it numerous times. I've always wanted to do that, and it looks really cute. And then I put some different fabrics, some sari silk and laces, and seam binding here with an antique button and a safety pin. And on the inside, thought you might like a little recipe from New Orleans pecan pies. And I know it's good. I know firsthand. Back when I used to eat lots of sugar, don't anymore. And I got a postcard here. It's a real stamp. And over here, this is actually part of a cloth shower curtain that a friend of mine gave me. And I used part of a crochet doily and some laces and book page and stitching. It's got a lot going on. It's stitched around the edge here. And the doggies say hello. It's got a lot of stamping going on. I think somebody may be here. A little card there. Yep. Somebody's here. Nobody can sneak up on this house. And over here, I've got stitching and a little image of two ladies. She looks a little sassy to me, so I put her in here. And then a pocket here with some cheesecloth and a little flower that I made. And I put two cards in it. Little short pocket here. And then a piece of ephemera here. This has got very faint lines on it, Pam. You know, keep things straight there if you like. Another image, a piece of ephemera here with some fabric. And a piece of fabric that you don't need. I'll just remove that. Over here is part of a crochet doily, a little tag. I thought these might be kind of cute to use this time because you could put a date there or something. And then I stitched down the edge and put some seam binding here. It's been coffee dyed. Stamped images, script stamp, little flower stamp, all kinds of stuff. Another image here with some fabrics, more lined paper. Isn't that pretty? And I love this. This was something I tried new on here too. I love the cheesecloth with the dark background. I think that's pretty neat. It stands out really pretty. I like textures. That's just one of the things I really like in journals. This is some grass cloth that I got a couple of years back at some festival thing, and I probably can't get that anymore, but I love it. I love grass cloth. Here's the matching pocket to the front with the stitching on it, and then I put a real pretty image, and then it's got some duck cloth behind it and parts of a crochet doily. And two cards, a nice long card. I like to use those for list making. And another little card. I put some of this ephemera in there. This is from a catalog book, a Montgomery Ward catalog book, back in that, I think it's the late 1800s, early 1900s, but it's a 1962 revised edition. But this is the natural aging of it. It's just gorgeous. So I put some of those in there. And this is from my Swedish book. And I put some washi tape here to reinforce this because this is old paper. And it's the natural aging. I didn't ink it or anything. And some lace going down here with the stitching all the way around. Over here is some laces and part of a crochet doily and a pretty lady with a couple of tags and a little half of a doily there and a safety pin. That's a tuck spot for a card. And some crochet, part of a crochet doily there with a little mini tag. And of course the stitching, I use brown stitching throughout. Piece of ephemera here. Some more lined paper. This is a little mini tuck spot. But I like this. You've got 1, 2, 3, and they stagger down. I really like how that came out. Nice image here of a lady sitting on the side of the road with her little parasol. Over here's another tuck spot. That's the stitching from the other side. And of course the script stamping and other stamping. Part of a crochet doily with this dapper gentleman. Love his mustache. Cracks me up. And some cheesecloth with a nice big card. So you've got all this space back here and you've got a card. Another piece of ephemera. Look, you can get a pocket watch. These show time in the dark for $3.27. Woohoo! Another image here. Ladies in a clothing shopping parlor where the girls used to come out and show their dresses, and the ladies would decide, when you get this, you've got to check this hat out because it's a doozy. Nice image there. And there with some cheesecloth and some music and a birdie. Nice linen pocket here with a little heart, part of a crochet doily. And that's the stitching from the other side with a nice image. I'm going to put in one of these cards. And this cute little card with a little birdie. Cute. Cute, cute. Part of that Swedish dictionary with the stitching. And that's the stitching from the other side. I just went around and around. Love this. Got several different kinds of laces there and stitching going all the way around the page. And then this image here. And you can write right over it. I mean, it's not heavy enough where it's going to impede your writing. And here's a seam binding flower with the seam binding hanging, part of a crochet doily. And a little mini pocket with a heart. And a little card with the roughed up edges and a little tag. Another lightly lined paper on a piece of ephemera. Look at this. And then a die cut out image and the stitching. Over here's a little tuck spot with I used just a file folder tab. And I love this. This is seriously dyed coffee paper from the other side. And I put part of a book page so it's like layered. And it's this dapper gentleman. And part of a book page there. Over here is another pocket with the book page and the leaf stitching and the grass cloth. And a little pocket here with part of a crochet doily, and I just wove some yarn through it. And put 2 cards in there. And that one's got a button. Excuse me. Over here is a little tuck spot. I had to tuck it lower. I glued that down. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but I just did. And so this fits lower. It's not going to go up here. And a beautiful image of a lady. And a little envelope here with a stamp and some writing and postal stuff. And on the inside is a coffee dyed card. Or letter, I should say. A little flower. Over here, this is a little unusual. These are ladies at a tea party. And the tag fits. This actually has an open spot here. Right up under here. And it's part of a book page and laces and crochet doilies and stitching. And then this just slides right up under here. Another little linen khaki colored pocket with a little lace flower in center. And some stamping on this one. that cute? Cute, cute. And then a nice long card. Now, I have to see everything. I can't have like this in front of this because then I couldn't see that. I like to see it later. Another pretty image here with some heavily dyed coffee paper behind it and a book page. Another tuck spot with the file folder and a card that just slides right in. And she's cute. She's so cute. She's helping Mama in the kitchen. And another card with the light lines. Beautiful lady here with different laces and cheesecloths that's been sewn on. And then I just let it come on over the edge, all that from the other side, and then added this to this side, so it made a really nice corner with a sari silk bow and a little pretty image. That's my wacky sewing machine, and I love that it does these wacky things because it's just, I don't know, adds character, I think. I don't like anything perfect. Nothing perfect. I want it all irregular and different. Another image there, and all that's the stitching from the other side. Another little linen pocket with part of a crochet doily. And two pretty little cards. It's got some lace on it. I wanted everything to kind of go together. Another image here with the cheesecloth and the stitching. And that's a die cut. This is a whole complete glassware table set. You get 21 pieces for $4.98. Montgomery Ward. Hurry up, go get them. I swear, sometimes I just look through that book and just get the giggles. But I'm sure it's all relative. This is not a linen. This is part of a tablecloth with the doily, and then it's got the laces and the stitching, and the lady's dress is so cool looking. And the little stamping there. And another little card. Over here is another tuck spot. It's got a triangular shaped pocket with this beautiful image and the laces and the cheesecloth and the seam binding. So it all kind of blends together. That's the stitching from the other side. Got little hummingbirds, little mini hummingbirds on it. Okay, little dude. There you go. And then this card. Nice, sturdy card. Now, sometimes, too, and this is for everybody, when I'm journaling, and I have, like, some fabric maybe behind a place where I want to write, like if I wanted to write, say I wanted to write here, and I've got this fabric here, I'll put this back here, and it makes it a little bit more firmer, so I can write a lot easier. I do that a lot. And also, I have a little mini clipboard I like to use from time to time, too, because I really enjoy writing in the strangest of places. And, you know, I'm a doodler, so I doodle everywhere, too. Another little mini tuck spot here in the shape of a heart on a piece of ephemera. Part of two different kinds of crochet doilies. A little piece of lace here with a part of a crochet doily and the lace running down the edge. Part of a book page and that lace. Another piece of that ephemera. Horseside gloves for $1. Grass cloth and different fabrics. Aren't they cute? That's a chocolate store, and they're looking at all the chocolates. A pocket here with the embroidered leaf design that matches the inside cover. Part of a crochet doily, a seam binding flower with a little gold bow in the center. And two cards. Ooh, look at that. You know, a little birdie. Little birdie hiding in the background. Another journaling card and a couple of threads. Piece of ephemera. Over here is that same cheesecloth idea with a die cut and a pretty lady. Another journaling card with the faint lines. That's the seam binding from the other side. With two ladies by the beach, a little mini tag. Got a lot in it. I really went a little overkill on all the pages. I hope that's okay. Oh, looky there, looky there, looky there. What did I forget to do? This is another tuck spot. I will put a card in there for you. And the lace and the paper and the stitching. Love this hat. Love it. And put that just down there to look pretty. Duck cloth and lace and stitching. And over here, this pocket is the same stitch that the other one is. I used a different image, but it's got the same different fabrics in the antique button. Got those buttons at an estate sale. A little card. And then I put in a little mini booklet. And it's just got different kinds of papers. It's got a little mini pocket in here. Pretty image. There. And then just different little odds and ends throughout. Different kinds of paper, ephemera, book pages, ledger pages, all different kinds of stuff. And there's the back. I'm not going to make you watch me tie that up. And then there's the back cover again with the lace. And I did ink up the cover so it would look a little grungy. It's not heavily done, but it looks just a little bit to kind of go with the inside. And there's the front. I want to thank you so much for being here with me, everybody. And Pam, I hope you like it. Just send me a combo and let me know. And I will see y'all very shortly in the next video. Bye-bye.